so amazing? Was it his education? Was it his family? Was it his background growing up in California? There must have been some spark there that created this genius.
What are the ingredients that make somebody like that? You know, he was a college dropout. It wasn't his education. I think there was something inside him that drove him to exceed. He didn't care what other people thought. He cared about making great stuff. And he succeeded every step of the way. He stumbled, occasionally made mistakes. He wandered in the wilderness after being fired at Apple, and yet he kept coming back. And I think it was his extraordinary drive that really made him the man he is.
In your interviews with him, what was he like as a person? Was he easy to get along with? Did he like to chat? Did he talk about sports or baseball or something? Or was he simply focused on technology?
Steve was very focused. There's a famous story about him coming into a conference room and somebody starting to chat about the weekend and him saying, "Can we raise the tone of conversation here?" He was a get-to-work guy. When Steve walked in the room, it was really apparent immediately that he knew he was the smartest guy in the room. Usually, he was absolutely right. He was down to earth. And later, in the last few years, he really didn't do very many interviews. He didn't trust the press. He didn't like the press. He wanted to very tightly control the image of Apple and his own image. He was a control freak in every sense of the word. And yet, he inspired us all. I mean, without Steve Jobs, you wonder, where's the excitement going to come from in this industry?
That's a good question, and I don't think anyone really appreciates that. Leo, thanks very much. Aaron Burnett is still with us as well. Aaron, you covered this story, this technology story for a long time over at CNBC. Did you ever have a chance to sit down with Steve Jobs? Did you get to know him a little bit?